On Tuesday evening, July the 6th, 2021, at around 7:30 p.m., Peter de Vries was shot and killed in the Lange Leidsedwarsstraat in Amsterdam. The crime journalist was walking to his car after a broadcast of RTL Boulevard, where he had been a guest that evening. De Vries was shot 5 times at close range. He was resuscitated on the spot and taken to the hospital, where he died of his injuries 9 days later. On July the 15th, 2021, the murder of Peter de Vries shocked the Netherlands. De Vries was a well-known and beloved journalist who had been committed to truth and justice for decades. He specialized in crime reporting and was known for his courage and fearlessness. De Vries had made enemies in the underworld with his investigation into the criminal organization of Ridouan Taghi. He was the confidant of Crown witness Nabibi, and had extensively covered the case on his TV show Peter de Vries, Misdaadverslag ever. The murder of de Vries was seen as an attack on press freedom and the rule of law. There was widespread reaction with horror to the crime in the Netherlands and abroad. The police launched a large-scale investigation into the murder. 2 days later, on July the 8th, 2021, 2 suspects were arrested. Delano G., 21, from Rotterdam, and Kamal E., 35, from Mork. G is suspected of being the shooter, and E the driver of the getaway car. In the months that followed, more suspects were arrested, including the alleged clients, Ridouan Taghi and his nephew Anouar Taghi. The trial against the suspects began in March 2023. The prosecutors demanded life imprisonment for Delano G. and 30 years in prison for Kamal E. The other suspects were facing sentences ranging from 8 to 28 years in prison. On June 12, 2024, the court rendered its verdict. Delano G. was sentenced to life in prison. Kamal E. received 28 years in prison. The other suspects received sentences ranging from 8 to 20 years in prison. The murder of Peter de Vries is a dark chapter in Dutch history. It is an attack on press freedom and the rule of law that must never be forgotten. The death of de Vries has had a profound impact on Dutch society. He was an icon of journalism and a symbol for the fight against crime. His murder has led to a broader public debate about the dangers of the underworld and the need to protect journalists. The legacy of Peter de Vries lives on. He will be remembered as a courageous journalist who always stood up for truth and justice.